Big love, big love. So this video I want to make it based on the topic of self-hatred. So self-hatred is like, let me start from me. Me growing up as a black man in America, I have to, shit. It's like you don't see too many images of black people in certain. You just see it in certain ways. You may do rapping, singing, or something like that, or uh, you in some type of sports and entertainment or something. That's most of the people that's looking wealthy or like valuable type of images of a black man in America. At the same time, you see a lot of people dying and getting killed by the police instead of being a black man in America. Growing up, me being black and dark skinned, people you be like, oh, you African booty scratcher and you black, and you black as black and black. They just be saying black jokes, and I'll be like, growing up, you could tell when people trying to make you feel bad that it's like, damn, there must be something wrong with this. But since I'm my self healing and everything and my growth, I embrace myself. I love myself. So I'm like, yeah, it's black, but it's beautiful. Black is beautiful. Black is great. It's melanin. It's everything that everybody waking up to. Basically nowadays, everybody waking up to just be super spiritual and self love. But so that's one element of it though. Is being a dark skinned person that don't got a love for themselves when it comes to other dark skinned women or stuff like that. It's like I want to get the opposite of me. I want to get a light skinned person. I want to get a that's what it's based on. And once you get more self love, it's like what I like. I'm always been somebody that was open to the spectrum of everybody. But my ability to actually love everybody was we only could love people as much as we love ourselves. So that's as far as that goes. As much as we love ourselves. So the closer something that got to me, it's like I didn't love it as much as I could. It's something that's far in the distance. I could love. It's like giving somebody advice on your life. You can give somebody else advice about something that you specifically not even going through it. You not even getting over it, but you could tell somebody else about their life how they could get over it. So, just thinking about this self hatred in my own journey, it's like damn, like it seemed like it's in an aspect of like white privilege. So white privilege is like okay, you privileged because you white, you got all these privileges and shit. But then I got the understanding of black privilege, which is like, once you go black, she don't come back, and like we hella cool. Like, just think of that privilege of a black person, like that one black person, or just any black person at work, and it's around all these other races. It's like everybody look to them to be cool and to be this, and like it's like people look to black people to have this leadership quality and energy. So that's like a black privilege. That's a privilege that most people like. Damn, they envy us for that. They envy me just when I'm black and I pull up, and if I got my shit together, and it's like it's a different type of thing. It's like black is it's like a deep ass beautiful, and just thinking of it, what made me want to do this video and talking about self hatred. Is like I think we really don't get the chance to think of like white people or just like white people. Like they got a lot of privileges out here. Don't get me wrong, because the world's set up for that, for like white people, especially the white man. But like, it made me really think about just self hatred. Like, and some of the things I'm thinking, like, growing up, if I was born white, like, what if I was born white? Like, what would be some things like? Being black, let's start off there first. Being black growing up, they tell you like, slavery happened, so that means that it ain't damn, like I'm starting that slavery. I'm already behind in the race. So that already you grow up with that, and you grow up with the white man did this, or you grow up with all these other races and everybody else. You focus on everybody else versus ourselves and our own growth. Like trying to prove something. Like man, I could be a black man made peanut butter. A black man did this. Like it's like it's just the perspective people come from. Even the OGs, and even people my generation younger, they come from like it's like a less expectation for a black person in certain things. When it comes to sports or entertainment and some shit, like even then though, it's like black people created rock and roll. Like they're like we be on some like trying to get validation and proving ourselves. And I know the history of it that was told to us that could attribute to that too though. But just thinking like that self hatred. People when people do stuff, I take the perspective of being mature. Like, okay, I'm breaking so many generational curses that's like I gotta be mature for the world. Just because other people don't get it, I get it. I gotta live like I get it, not what other people don't get. So when I think of that, if I grew up white, I'm thinking like, okay, right when I'm born into this world, every bad thing in history, every like fucked up thing humanity wise came from like you born into the world like white and like that your people did slavery and fucking Holocaust and just try to doing the most fucked up shit that they possibly could do to try to make sure they survive and their families. And that gotta be a deep self hatred to fake every day, like just fake and act every day like, I got love for myself and my heritage and where I come from, but it's like, but do you really? Like that gotta be deep, man. That gotta be super deep. And I don't think it's less or more than anybody else, but I just feel like I will acknowledge that because how I go off of time from where I've been here. The oldest person that I ever knew in life, them what they know. That's as far as I could go. Cause going too deeper into that, it's like it's watered down. Like how could I understand that? It's like playing the game telephone. So the game telephone in high school or school, whatever, it's like one person whispering one person ear, I want to go to the store. Then they go around the whole room until they whisper to the next person ear, the next person ear, the next person ear, and it started off as I want to go to the store, and then it ends off at aliens in the closet. What? Where did that come from? So it's basically showing you how gossip works, and it's like going from one person to one person. So lost in translation is the thing. So like that's what I mean by I only could go by the oldest person I know alive and kind of what they know because it's like you got it. It's so many things to gauge and where things get lost in translations. That's why I feel like it's an important thing that we doing right now is getting in line with the universe because that's the most purest, rawest form, source energy, source information that we could get. So I feel like that's what's happening too. But I only could go from that moment of time to the moment where I'm at in the future that I could see. So yeah, slavery and all these old past things happen. I feel that that it can be the realest thing ever, and they affect my world today. But just think of my life. Yeah, I may have failed yesterday. Me and my yesterday, I might have not worked out, and I had everybody stop me. The gym closed. They didn't want to give me no membership I paid for, but then they still kick me out because of this and that. I feel that. I hear that. But I'm not gonna come from a victim mentality. I'm gonna just come the next day and figure something out. I work out in the room. I go work out over there. I will figure out a way to get into my gym membership and work the things out if I want it, if that's how I'm feeling. But I think more towards the future and the present, and I recognize the past as options to if I want to go, let that be my reality now or my future. So that's kind of what it is. But self hatred, man, is crazy because that's what this self healing is about. When you self heal, you just find a lot of inner love, and it's like I've been dedicating this time, this moment in time in life, to making sure that nothing outside of me can tell me how I need to feel within me. So, yes, they may have said something to try to offend me, but it's up to me to be offended by it. They don't have the power to infiltrate inside of my being, spirit, my mind, my body, whatever, to make me feel what they intended to make me feel like. That's not their power, it's up to me. So, self hatred, man. That self love. And once you have that self love, like I have this self love within me, so I get to move out of love. I'm not moving out of fear. And when the fear comes, it's like, oh shit. I can utilize fear for its purpose, and that's to be a warning or a pathway, a guide to like, ooh, that may take me somewhere I've never been before, because it's mysterious. Let me go with caution, but let me go with love. Not, the fear is the guide to it, but I'm not gonna go toward it in fear. I'm gonna go toward it in love and grow because we need fear to be brave. Let me repeat this again. Without fear, no one could be brave. So that's a duality. Just remember that. And I'm gonna remember that. That's why I'm doing these videos, so I can remember. I can reflect on myself, go back, and be more fluid with my communication and translate from the metaphysical to the physical. You feel me? And there's a lot of people that's been tapping in with my videos, and I respect it and I appreciate that. And yeah, they may do it to you, but don't do it to yourself. Big love.